In the heart of the galactic sector, the threat was clear and present. The Krathar Dominion, a fierce empire known for its ruthless conquest and technological might, had declared war on the smaller and less advanced civilizations of the Galactic Council. Their latest invasion, a massive fleet of warships and dreadnoughts, was laying waste to planets and star systems without mercy. The Council was desperate. Fear was palpable in the war room of the Galactic Council's headquarters. Leaders and military commanders from every corner of the galaxy convened to address the crisis. They knew the Krathar's power was unmatched, and their defeat seemed inevitable. The room was filled with the sound of despairing voices, murmurs of surrender, and the occasional stifled sob. It was a scene of resignation and dread. "Is there no one who can stop them?" The Arisian representative, a tall figure with luminescent blue skin, asked in frustration. His question echoed through the room, meeting silence. A human diplomat, Captain Sarah Mitchell, stood apart from the gathered leaders. Her eyes, hardened by years of space exploration and combat, scanned the room. "We might have an option," she said, her voice cutting through the dismal atmosphere. The room fell silent, and all eyes turned to Sarah. Her presence had been largely unnoticed until now, but the desperation of the situation brought her into focus. She was known to be a key figure in the newly formed Earth Space Command, a coalition of human forces that had long been underestimated by the galactic powers. "What are you suggesting?" demanded the Vokar general, his mandibles clicking in irritation. "What could humans possibly offer against the might of the Krathar?" Sarah's gaze was steady. "Humanity has faced extinction before and survived. We have resources, technology, and a willingness to fight that might make a difference." A ripple of disbelief spread through the room. The general's eyes narrowed. "And what are these resources and technologies? We've seen nothing to suggest they could stand up to the Krathar." Without responding directly, Sarah signaled to an aide who brought forward a holographic projector. As the device activated, a detailed image of a massive warship appeared, sleek, menacing, and far beyond anything the Council had seen from humanity before. "This is the USS Vanguard," Sarah began, her tone resolute. "One of the most advanced warships in the galaxy. Humanity's best-kept secret. It's equipped with experimental technologies that surpass anything the Krathar currently possess." The image of the Vanguard hovered in the center of the room, its imposing design and weaponry sending a murmur of surprise through the assembly. The ship was larger than any known dreadnought and bristling with weaponry that seemed almost alien in its sophistication. "What are you asking of us?" the Arisian representative finally asked, his voice tinged with cautious hope. Sarah took a deep breath. "We need to deploy the Vanguard and our forces. We'll engage the Krathar directly and draw their attention away from the other worlds. We'll fight to buy time and to show the galaxy that humanity is ready to stand against tyranny." The room was silent for a moment, the weight of the offer sinking in. Then one by one the leaders began to nod in agreement. The Krathar had driven them to desperation, and even a glimmer of hope was worth seizing. The Council quickly mobilized, coordinating with Earth Space Command. Within hours, the USS Vanguard, along with a fleet of human warships, was en route to the front lines. The Vanguard's launch was met with a mixture of awe and skepticism, but there was no denying the resolve in the eyes of the human soldiers and officers. As the Vanguard entered the battlefield, it immediately engaged the Krathar fleet. The advanced weaponry and tactics of the human ships proved to be a formidable counter to the Krathar's brute force. The Krathar, initially confident in their superiority, were stunned by the sheer power and efficiency of the human forces. Reports from the battlefield were astounding. The Krathar's once unstoppable advance was being halted. The Vanguard's advanced shields and precision weaponry wreaked havoc on their formations. The tides of battle began to turn. The Galactic Council watched in awe as the human forces turned the tide of the conflict. Where others had cowered in fear, humanity had stepped up with courage and innovation. The Krathar, caught off guard by this unexpected resistance, began to falter. When the dust settled, the human fleet had delivered a decisive blow to the Krathar Dominion. The once feared invaders were retreating, and the galaxy was saved from imminent destruction. The Council members, who had once doubted humanity's capabilities, now saw the truth. In the aftermath, the Galactic Council convened once more. This time, the atmosphere was one of relief and admiration. The leaders praised the bravery and technological prowess of humanity, recognizing their role as saviors of the galaxy. Captain Sarah Mitchell, standing proudly beside her fellow officers, knew that this was more than just a victory. It was a testament to humanity's resilience and strength. The galaxy had learned a valuable lesson: never underestimate the power and determination of the human spirit. And as the stars shone brightly in the galaxy, they bore witness to the fact that when everyone else cowered in fear, humanity had answered the call with unwavering resolve and unmatched bravery.